Do you get my outfit? Do you get it? Why am I... What? Comment? Knives Out.
I should have brought my brick. Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
I suspect foul play, and I eliminated no suspects.
That's a lot of famous people.
I'm Detective Lieutenant Elliott, and this is Trooper Wagner. We just want to ask a few questions. We understand the night of his demise, the family have gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday. How was it?
The party? Pre my dad's death? Oh, it was great.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request that you all stay until the investigation is completed.
What?
Can we ask why? Has something changed?
No.
No, it hasn't changed, or no, we can't ask.
I'm gonna live till I die. You think one of these famous kills? Is that what you're suggesting? You all love twisting the knife into one another. Up your ass.
Oh, very nice.
Matter of fact, eat shit. How's that? Eat shit. Eat shit. Eat shit. Definitely eat shit.
Damn. What an interesting remix of the song.
You know something. Spill it.
I suspect foul play. And I have eliminated no suspects.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a twisted web. We are not finished untangling it, not yet.
What is this? CSI KFC?
Damn.
Who done it?
Who done it, man?
Really does feel like a really nice who done it tale.
That's exactly what apparently he wanted to do, was take it back, old school style, get everybody trapped in a house like Clue or something like that.
There was that other trailer we watched recently.
Yeah. The one with the dinner party and the family.
Yeah.
They're gonna hunt the bride or whatever.
I guess murder mysteries are making a comeback of sorts. It also has a little bit of a Bad Times at the El Royale vibe to it. I like these kind of tales anyway. Just like contained stories, figuring out the whole mystery, and have a lot of plot twists and maneuvers. It's a trailer, so maybe not, but based off like the moments where it slowed down, had some breath, even with Chris Evans' kind of dialogue, this might be his funniest movie he's ever done. It looks a little more zany than I expected it to be.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest takeaways from this trailer, was just that Chris Evans looks like he's having a blast doing something totally different from Captain America. And I mean, you know, I'm excited to see Rian Johnson working with an ensemble like this one again. I mean, Star Wars is obviously an ensemble, but my big intro to him was Brick. Whoa. I know.
I might be wearing a Star Wars shirt, but
we don't want to ignite the rage. We don't acknowledge The Last Jedi in any fashion, good or bad. I saw Brick back in the day.
That's a great movie.
That's a great
Looper's
movie
great.
that we're not going to argue as much about because it's much more agreeable. There's no established lore for Brick to alter. It kind of reminded me of that in the sense that I like seeing him go back to something a bit more grounded and something that's going to play on his strengths as just a clever writer of characters and situations and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's really good at drawing from whatever inspired him to become a filmmaker. Even from his works from Brick and Looper, he's a auteur who really works within genre. Exploring this level of genre, it sounds exciting to me. I couldn't help but flash to the girl with the dragon tattoo when I was looking at Christopher Plummer here, and I was like, oh yeah, Daniel Craig. Oh, Daniel Craig and Christopher Plummer are both in the girl with the dragon tattoo, and their aesthetic, whenever the lens is on them, it just looks like they're kind of plucked out of there just a bit. I was slightly distracted by the voice Daniel Craig was doing.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's dressed like Bond, but is doing a different voice.
He's doing this like southern thing, yeah.
And Lakeith Stanfield, this whole cast, this is the kind of cast that I think if you are a cinephile, a cast like this would get you excited. And knowing that you have a director like Rian Johnson, who's really cares about character, at the end of the day, he really does. Oh boy.
Well, I mean, you can dislike the direction he took Star Wars all day, but I don't think you can accuse his take on it of being lazy or, undercooked. I mean, even if you didn't cook it in a direction that everybody agrees with, I don't think you can count that movie as lazy.
You get this wide range of talent of like male and female actors infused in here. Toni Collette, who rightfully won the Oscar for Hereditary.
And every other acting award for Hereditary.
Yeah, I mean, you got Toni Collette in here, Jamie Lee Curtis, and then, of course, all the dudes as well. Michael Shannon, I'm always excited to see him pop up in anything. I guess, too, I'm curious to know what the actual tone of this movie is going to play like. I wonder if the trailer's trying to sell us a little bit more on some of the zaniness, kookiness, because of the fact that this is a murder mystery coming out around Thanksgiving time. So they're trying to, like, have this like dysfunctional family fun vibe to it.
Yeah. Totally.
Which in a marketing standpoint, that makes sense to me. I'm just sort of wondering, well, will it be as funny as this trailer is sort of making it out to be?
I'm sure it'll have the humor, but I have to imagine that there's some kind of edge that might not fully be represented here, because each of Rian Johnson's films I can think of, they don't shy away from going there when they need to, and when they need to get ugly or they need to get kind of visceral or scary, they go there. So I feel like there's a possibility for that here. And I also I wonder how that tone is going to play out with just one central murder, or if there's going to be more mayhem that ensues beyond this point, because the main gist of this trailer is just like everybody's gathered together and we don't know who killed him. But I feel like there's still a ton more stuff to be revealed about this. And the main thing that gets me excited is just the promise of the ensemble and the whole, like, Rian Johnson's really good at that kind of stuff too, so to see what all these characters are gonna be like, it's like, it is kind of distracting that Daniel Craig has that sort of southern dandy accent, but at the same time, I'm really excited to see him get into a totally different character like that, especially with like the Agatha Christie stuff we've seen lately, Murder on the Orient Express coming back and stuff. I wonder if maybe this can grab people in a way that maybe that didn't. It has some of that tradition in there, but this definitely seems like it's got its modern sensibility and it's got its own thing going on. So, well,
out of all of his pieces, this feels like the most homage in terms of him like developing an original piece. This original piece also feels the most like in tribute to so many different material from the past. As much as like a giant cast list like this tends to get me excited, I also can get slightly concerned because of this is a very, very slight concern. Sometimes when situations like this, cast members try to outshine each other. As opposed to just, everyone being on the same playing field and equally working together. I don't imagine it's going to be like that all around. I don't think everyone here was just with a giant freaking ego on set and everyone just wants to be the number one player. Other than that one moment with Chris Evans saying, like, eat shit to all those people. That was the only time I really got a sense for the chemistry as a group and not just the personalities individually. I guess for a second trailer, I'd want to see a little bit more of what their dynamics are when the family's all interacting with each other.
And the third act, the reveals and stuff like that. I don't want there to be much mystery going into this movie. Yeah.
Sure. I like the knives thrown, the iron knives thrown that they have in the background there.
Oh yeah, that big old circular knife art thing. I was like, what kind of family is this? That's one of those things where I'm like, if you're a detective and you walk into a house where a murder has happened and they have a big old knife wheel, I'm like, you're not leaving here until you've got a few people in handcuffs, or until you're dead yourself.
Well, guys, are you excited for Rian Johnson's new film, Knives Out? Leave a comment in the comment boxes where comments belong. You can subscribe to the Reject Nation, click that notification bell. And hey, if you made it this far, why don't you go ahead, extend your reject trip to Patreon page. I am so smooth at talking about this. Over there, we do weekly Q&As as well as TV show reaction stream-alongs, for shows like Cobra Kai Season 2, Gotham. John did all of Haunting a Hill House. And then there are other shows where we have stream-alongs and reaction highlights with footage included from the show. Those are Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, One Punch Man, and Supernatural. Please go on over to our Patreon page and check it out as soon as you can. It's a good time. Plenty of alcohol required. Get stuckmanized. See you guys.